Howdy, folks. Live from Big Top Chautauqua, welcome to another episode of Tent Show Radio. I can't believe another year's going around. Is that a big top I see there lying on the ground? Ballyhoo. Ah, ballyhoo. Support for Tent Show Radio is provided by Travel Wisconsin. Fun ideas for your Wisconsin getaway, from dining and destinations to attractions and accommodations, are available at travelwisconsin.com or on our app for iPhone and Android. And by Northwoods Brewing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin, dedicated to craft brewing specialty beers including Flop and Crappie, Lil Bandit Brown Ale, and Poplar Porter. NorthwoodsBrewPub.com. And now here's your host of Tent Show Radio, best-selling author, humorist, singer-songwriter, and part-time pig farmer, Michael Perry.
Thank you, Phil, and howdy, Tent Show folks. Oh, it's great to be way up north here under the beautiful blue and pearl gray canvas, this fine, stout tent at the foot of Mount Asheville Bay, overlooking the ancient waters surrounding the Apostle Islands and just one sail full of breeze away from Chequamegon Bay. The performance you're about to hear is one in a long, long tradition of singing, dancing, and storytelling performed live and in person beneath this beautiful tent. Keep her pitch from June until the autumn moons, and we'd be most grateful if you choose to join us. You'll find a complete schedule at bigtop.org. We hope you join us, and if you do, when the first note rises from the stage, we think you'll understand why patrons and performers alike love to say, Big Top Chautauqua. It's the Carnegie Hall of tent shows. Tonight on Tent Show Radio, the music of Jeff, yes, that Jeff, Daniels, and Dave McGraw and Mandy Fair. Later on, during intermission, I'll tell you a little bedtime story. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's first musical guests are a duo whose harmonies carry the clarity of clear air, but are always cut through with just a touch of raw edge to remind us that life is harmony without perfection. These are songs of reflection, woven just for listening. Let's do that now. Ladies and gentlemen, they're a perfect match to the canvas, Dave McGraw and Mandy Fair.
Streets of Wyoming look just the same as the ones that stretch across Colorado. In the nighttime, when the only thing that's keeping you alive is the devil in the music that they're singing. Leaving these towns here, your voice on the radio is coming as the falling snow. Well, it's a foreign reflection, but oh, let's go west now, 'cause we're all still young for being old. After the show on the Interstate Highway, when the brakes start to give and the coyotes howling, how many hours from Bozeman to Boise? From Bozeman to Boise, there's something about these stars. So we're leaving the motel so early in the morning. A cup of this, sir, will help you get by. Well, it's dark and it's lonely and dry as a bone, these hills and all of their stories. So the cowboys and the circuses are winding their ropes and building themselves a new home here. Once it was flourishing, and now it's all desolate. Ain't it hard to believe that we're all just the same? That we're all just the same. That we're all just the same. Oh, after the show on this interstate highway, when the brakes start to give and the coyotes howling, how many hours from Bozeman to Boise, from Bozeman to Boise, there's something about these stars. We could be ghosts dancing the tango, you in your suit and me in my gown. Well, there's blood in you, there's blood in me, there's blood in you, there's blood in me. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. We are Dave McGraw and Mandy Fair, coming to you from San Juan Island, Washington State, and we are happy to be here.
Before we get too carried away with this music business, I just have to say that this is the finest big blue tent up on a hillside by Lake Superior in northern Wisconsin that we have ever played in, and we are very, very happy to be with you here tonight. Sitting on top of this western sky, is it gonna be the one to take me far and wide? With you. 'Cause I believe that all these words that we're saying, they're making a path that'll show us a way and through. I know you've been afraid. Lord knows I've been away, but I can feel it in my bones. This time I'm really coming home. I will be, I will be, I will be, I will be home. So when April comes to your mountain town and the snow of the winter is still on the ground, and you're cold, somehow you should know that the snow of the season has given me hope and has given me reason to hold. You better believe that you can be loved and that I can be loved and that we can be loved when we're old. I know you've been afraid. Lord knows I've been away, but I can feel it in my bones. This time I'm really coming home. I will be, I will be, I will be, I will be home. before you took this heart of mine and you placed it in your eyes. It gave me peace of mind. And with it I'll decide that you will be the one. When I lay my body down, you will be the one. And I make my final sound. Thank you.
No breath is worth keeping, numb to its meaning. Trails often waits by the door. If doubt is disabled those from trusting the love they know, must awaken this rose, bid it farewell. My fairy tale is fading fast behind me on the railroad track, far away and never coming back. Your colorless picture I paint brightly without a vision. I hope that you think twice when you're told to forget me. Too many nights go wondering whether the wind had touched the trees around you. The ocean blows a breeze, I'm about to crash. To crash. To crash. To crash. Well, I'm waiting on you, you're waiting on me. There goes a sense of reality. Don't summer out this slumbering rose, will awaken once more. Gray turns green, oh so slowly. Leaves mysteriously unfolding. Going to never show the true color they hold. Gotta keep on pretending, 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 pretending. Well, I'm waiting on you, you're waiting on me. legality. Come summer out, this slumbering rose will awaken once more.
Miss Mandy Fair.
And Dave McGraw. Thank you.
You guys are awfully nice. Thank you for being here. We're so happy to be here under this beautiful tent. This is just fantastic. I feel like saying, look, Mom, Big Top. This next tune is a song of hope, and it goes out to folks around the world that are less fortunate than we are. And the whole idea is that behind this song is that somehow, somewhere, hope will come raining down on those folks in need. And it's called Coming Down. All the painted glass seems to roll right off your eyes. Pretend that you see nothing but this face you can't deny. For there's 1,000 hungry soldiers in 500 fallen towns, and through every broken window you can hear the distant sound of the drummer who believes that the raven's coming by. He's got lightning in his hands and the rhythm asking why. So we are standing, we are marching until the time cannot stand still, while the leagues in desperation are lined up against their will. Cause there's a worn out road over the pass, it's closed with rock and stone. So we're climbing over rubble, packing only chance and bone. For the sweetest smell will welcome you, the rich more than a prayer, when the breath of your ambition is now all that you can bear. We're coming down, like salt from your eyes, like lips upon the riverbed, longing for the rise. We're coming down, we're coming down, we're coming down. And that dusk in mountain colors fades from blue to red to black. You glance over your social dust, too dark now to turn back. But the fire by your campsite keeps you warm enough to dream of your long forgotten wedding day. It's time to be redeemed. For there's 1,000 hungry soldiers and 500 fallen towns, and through every broken window you can hear the honest sound of the drummer who believes that the raven's coming by. He's got lightning in his hands and the rhythm asking why. So we are standing, we are marching until the time cannot stand still, while the leagues in desperation are locked up against their will. Coming down, like salt from your eyes, like lips upon the riverbed, longing for the rise. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Coming down, like salt from your eyes, like lips upon the riverbed, longing for the rise. Coming down, coming down, coming down.
It's Dave McGraw. Thank you. I think we have time for just about one more song, and then we're gonna get Kenny Wayne Shepherd out here to rock your socks off. Thank you guys so much. And thanks to everyone here at Big Top. This is one of the most amazing places with the most amazing people. We'd like to thank Joe for running sound tonight. Please give it up. And we do have our debut album here tonight, so we'll be over there selling it in the tents. We'd love to shake hands with you and say hello. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This mountain is burning like the one in my chest. Yeah, we got memories for embers. They done smoked up all the rest. Cause the heart is a landscape of violence and joy. So we learn to rebuild what we have to destroy. The first drops of summer on this thirsty ripe sage, like dirt kissing skyward, a musician's wage. Hey, 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 hey. So on the outskirts of town, yeah, we live by the sun. Through the dust and the rain clouds, I will be done. I will be done. And I will be nothing but honest with you, 'cause I've got nothing but my word. And the crease of light in the morning, my dear, may her music, may our music be heard. So we walk into the field at night with the lightning all around, take out our guitars and girl, may we never put them down. Play for me your favorite song, pull me up into your sky. where the thunder speaks in crazy tongues and the gods do not decide. And they say, ooh, 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 ooh. And they say, ooh, 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 So on the outskirts of town, yeah, we live by the sun. Through the dust and the rain clouds, I will be done. I will be done.
And I will be nothing but honest with you, 'cause I've got nothing but my word.
And the crease of light in the morning, my dear, may our music, may our music be heard. Thank you so very much. We are Dan McGraw and Mandy. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful evening. Thank you.
Hey, how about some more music from the Blue Canvas Orchestra?
Listening to 10th Show Radio.
Welcome back to 10 Show Radio, folks. From the backstage dressing room with the one lonely little light bulb burning. Back home right now, it's time to read the book. I don't know which book. It could be one of the many lining the bookshelves surrounding my daughter's bed. It could be one of the many tiling her bedroom floor. It could be one she brought home from school on Wednesday, which is her favorite school day because it's library day. It could be one we've read 57 times already because it has that one part where the frog's face turns more red than green, and boy, that line never gets old. If I were back home, it would be time to read the book, because my daughter would have come to me, teeth brushed and pajamas on, with several selections tucked beneath one arm. She is 8 years old now and can read those books on her own, but still asks to be read to every night, and we oblige because, well, literacy, sure, and because, like so many parents, we've absorbed the stats linking reading and any number of academic achievements and life skills. But of course, as any parent knows, mostly we read to her as a form of spiritual investment and reinvestment. Investment because we hope she'll carry the memories of this bedtime ritual with her throughout her life, and reinvestment because every time I cradle her on my lap or squeeze in beside her on the couch and open the book, I'm collecting interest on my own fond memories of my parents doing the same. The memories of my mother and father reading to me are precious not just because they introduced me to words and stories, but because the words and stories came with a subliminal message. You are important to me. So important that I will pause what I am doing here in grown-up world so that my time can become our time. Speaking of pausing, let me do that and reframe, lest I auto-cast myself as uber-sensitive Father of the Year. In truth, many is the night I'll look for a reason to cut the session short or lobby for the slimmest tome in the stack, just because there is still work to be done or I'm just flat out ready for bed myself. For all the inherent joys of cuddling in and reading with your child, it can also have a profound narcoleptic effect. Thus the counterintuitive upside of thick chapter books. With no expectation of finishing, you can always rouse just long enough to say, "This is a good place to stop," and then stagger off to your own bed. Finally, it is incumbent upon me to admit that for a number of reasons ranging from distant obligations to general work schedules, my wife reads to the youngster more frequently than I. And as long as I'm admitting things, I will reveal that last week the tot said, "Mom reads longer than you do," and I have no reason to suspect this is not so. But right now I pretend it's one of those nights I'm home and it's time to read the book. She's up there waiting with it, so I'll climb the stairs and make my way through the scattered dolls and dress-up clothes and probably some dirty socks, and I'll sit on the edge of the bed and we'll adjust the Crayola lamp just right, and I'll do the voices and put rhythm in the rhymes if it's that kind of book, and tired or not, I will cherish the way the child settles in for the story, enchanted into stillness by the language, drawn close at the close of day, drawn close, I pray, for a time far beyond this. It's time to read the book. And right now, as her mother does just that, here in the tent, it's time for more music. You know Jeff Daniels from HBO's The Newsroom, from his film partnerships with Jim Carrey and any number of screen-based endeavors. But tonight he's here again, mind you, he's a Lake Superior Big Top Chautauqua regular, with his Martin O.M. Jeff Daniels Custom Signature Edition guitar to sing for you, and well, Jeff Daniels, let her rip.
Sun don't shine and the rain don't fall. Mind over matter don't matter at all. London Bridge ain't falling down. Humpty Dumpty ain't flat on the ground. Nitty ain't gritty and my baby ain't pretty, and there ain't nothing new in New York City. Come on, Tommy. Ain't the time, 2 nickels ain't a dime. Can't make a killing without committing a crime. Tried ain't true and the coast ain't clear. There ain't no need to worry, there ain't nothing to fear. Nitty ain't gritty and my baby ain't pretty, and there ain't nothing new in New York City. The blind can't hear and the deaf can't see. The devil in you ain't the angel in me. Can't get ahead without falling behind. Well, the air ain't human and forgiving ain't divine. Nothing was nothing round Moon and June. Better they never come a little too soon. Wolf ain't howling at my front door, and the poor man's ceiling ain't the rich man's floor. Nitty ain't gritty and my baby ain't pretty, and there ain't nothing new in New York City. together. And I just said it all been said. Ding dong, now wish ain't dead. Love ain't vain, revenge ain't sweet. Thrill ain't gone, and word on the street. As if the truth be told, I'm the same old me, 'cause I'm exactly who I pretend to be. Nitty ain't gritty, and my baby ain't pretty, and there ain't nothing new in New York City.
Ain't nothing new in New York City. Ain't nothing new in New York City.
In the sleet and snow, way back in the backwoods where the back roads go, there's a country cabin we all know. Once was the home of Henry David Thoreau. Cat learned to read and write so well, he could transcendentalate just like ringing a bell. Go, 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 Henry David, 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 go, Henry David, go. Well, he used to run around, neath the flowers and the trees, hum and do the rhythm of the birds and the bees. All them highfalutin folks in them highfalutin towns said, what the hell's up with that crazy old clown? Never gets upset, nothing gets him down. It's the truest transcendental eating his cat around. Go, 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 Henry David, 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 go, Henry David, go. Well, running out of water, running out of air, well, the climate is changing, no one seemed to care. Picked up my phone, called my congressman, he said, press 1 if you're big oil, hang up if you're not. Go, 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 Henry David, 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 go, Henry David, go, come on, man. No one seemed to care. Picked up my phone, called my congressman. The only science I believe in's in the Holy Bible. Go, 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 Henry David, 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 go, Henry David, go. Well, now everything is different around this cabin door. They got a 6-lane interstate, big box stores in the name of progress. They're just gonna carry on till they're fracking up the hills around Walden Pond. The only hope our world gets saved. The only hope our world gets saved. The only hope our world gets saved is if Henry David, is if Henry David, is if Henry David, is if Henry David arises from the grave. Go, Henry David, go, 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 Henry David, go, 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 Henry David, go, 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 Henry David, go, Henry David, go. Ben Daniels, George Merkel, Tommy Rifle, Wesley Fritz, Myra, Amanda Murdy. I was in Hollywood once and earlier, decades ago, also this earlier in the week, Yeah, we'll talk about that. Decades ago, I ran into Jack Lemmon, one of my idols. And I said to Jack, I said, you know, as a young actor, you know, how should I, you got any tips about auditioning here in Hollywood? And he said, kid, yeah, I do. They don't want normal here. You want normal, stay in Michigan or Wisconsin. Go be normal there. Out here, you got to be a little bit strange. You want to roam like a buffalo, got to find yourself a home on the range. You want to roam like a buffalo, got to find yourself a home on the range. You want to get back to normal, it helps to be a little bit strange. You want to swim in my ocean, got to dive into my deep blue sea. You want to swim in my ocean, got to dive into my deep blue sea. You wanna tell everybody, you can start by whispering it to me. You gotta go back in time to feel old as new. You gotta wish upon a star to make your dreams come true. Gotta think you know it all, but no, you never really do. Cause once you won't, you don't. And once you don't, you never do. You wanna see the force, you gotta get yourself out of them trees. You gotta get yourself out of them trees. You want a great big thank you, gotta start with a pretty, pretty please. You gotta go back in time to feel old and new. You gotta wish upon a star to make your dreams come true. You gotta think you know it all, no, you never really do. Once you want, you don't, and once you don't, you never do. Gotta go back in time and feel old and new. You gotta wish upon a star to make your dreams come true. Gotta think you know it all, to know you never really do. Once you want, you don't, and once you don't, you never do. You wanna roam like a buffalo, gotta find yourself a home on the range. You wanna roam like a buffalo, gotta find yourself a home on the range. Wanna get back to normal, it helps to be. Get back to normal, well, it helps to be. Get back to normal, it helps to be a little bit strange. George Merkel, Wesley Fritzmeyer. So I'm shooting Dumb and Dumber down in Georgia. And this guy named Mike Snowden gets a hold of me at the hotel. He goes, "My name's Mike Snowden. I make cigar box guitars." I said, "Well, that's nice." And he says, "I want to sell you one." I said, "Well, I don't need any more guitars. I have too many guitars." And he said, "Well, I'll be at the hotel in about half an hour." And he was, and I said, "Ah, fine, okay, humor the kid." So up he comes. He brings like 15 of these things with him, you know, and he says they're made out of Cuban cigar boxes, and I got a cabinet maker who throws me walnut and maple and mahogany scraps, and I put electrics in them, and you're gonna want one. "Mike," I said, "I'll take 3. Next thing I knew, I had to write a song for my new cigar box guitar. So I did. It's called "Oh So Close But No Cigar." Debonair squid, I'm suavely smooth. I'm a man on a mission and I'm making my move. I took the seat beside her like it had my name. I'm deep in your jungle, baby, hunting big game. How about it, baby, wanna shoot for the stars? She said,
"Oh, so close, but no cigar."
I like to think of myself as a self-made man. Faced with I can't, you bet your ass I can. I never need a reservation, never stand in line. And with a quick little prayer, I can make the sun shine. How about a baby wanna shoot for the stars? She said,
"Oh, so close, but no cigar."
well, my doctor said I'm aging like a classic Cabernet. And my accountant says I'm richer than creme brulee. I don't always take a shower, never wear cologne. My scent du jour is testosterone. How about a baby wanna shoot for the stars? She said,
"Oh, so close, but no cigar."
back her drink and slammed her shot glass down. She grabbed her coat, made straight for the door. Shoot like that, she was no more. Looks like my baby said au revoir. I said, oh, so close, but no cigar. Thank you very, very much. You people are just... I told them, music aficionados, so bring your A game, and these guys did. These guys did. Here's an oldie but goodie. Well, I rolled in, I tumbled, I cried the whole night long. Well, I rolled in, I tumbled, I don't even look anymore. I cried the whole night long. When I woke up this morning, all I had was gone. Well, I told my baby before I left that town, well, I told my baby before I left that town. I don't let nobody burn my barrel house down. If that river was whiskey and I was a diving duck, if that river was whiskey and I was a diving duck, I dive straight to the bottom, never come up. All right, George.
From the top of Wisconsin, Tent Show Radio is a production of the nonprofit Lake Superior Big Top Chautauqua, the summer home of Tent Show Radio. Support for Tent Show Radio is provided by Travel Wisconsin. Fun ideas for your Wisconsin getaway, from dining and destinations to attractions and accommodations, are available at travelwisconsin.com or on our app for iPhone and Android. And we're brought to you by the Bayfield Chamber and Visitor Bureau, Bayfield, Wisconsin. Offering sailing and kayaking among 22 pristine islands, gourmet restaurants, art galleries, and historic lodging. Information online at bayfield.org. And we're brought to you by the Bayfield Inn, located on the shoreline of Lake Superior, proudly hosting Bayfield's visitors for nearly 100 years. Rooftop deck bar and events for all occasions. Online at thebayfieldinn.com.
Well, folks, that's our show for tonight. Whether you join us in the tent or join us in the air, whether you beam us or stream us, we're as grateful as the guy who'll be there tomorrow night when it's time to read the book. Remember, the Big Top is open all summer long and into autumn and has been for going on 3 decades now. We'd love it if you came up and or over for a show. And if you're traveling by World Wide Web, I'd be grateful if you dropped by to visit me, your grateful tent show radio host at sneezingcow.com. Yep, just the way it sounds. I'm going to head on back home now to the family wake. Drive careful. If you can't drive careful, watch out for the other guy. We'll see you next time, and remember, where I come from and here at Tent Show Radio, nobody ever says goodbye. They just say, well, I suppose.
It's Big Top Showtime under canvas and the stars at the base of Mount Ashwa Bay in beautiful Bayfield, Wisconsin. 2015 season highlights include Melissa Etheridge, Jim Belushi and the Board of Comedy, Gaelic Storm, Peter Frampton, and original shows with the Blue Canvas Orchestra. You'll find our season schedule at bigtop.org.